This encounter for the Brits was always going to be a challenge. One they met with considerable aplomb. The exiles looking confident and comfortable for much of the match. The earliest chance fell to Pajax de Amsterdam, an impressive attempt at a overhead kick, which Wells seemed to over-theatrically perform his save with. Looked like he was going to get caught out there. But the way the Brits built from the back was extraordinary. Adam Ferns looking like he was going to play himself into trouble. Out to Pernas. Watch this. Beautiful moment. He leaves two of them. And that was typical of the day for Pernas. The Brits hitting some good passing together. Were unlucky they could have done more. Look at that. Look at their reaction. Wonderful. And this was very much the tail of the tape for the first half. The Brits had Amsterdam pegged in their own half. Amsterdam only having lost one game all season against the league leaders. Look at that, almost an own goal under pressure. And were free scoring as well throughout their games. The Brits really pushed them hard. Look at this, when they did have an attack, it was relatively comfortable. The defence looking impressive. Shaw deputising for Rooney once more alongside Ferns. Bates managing to break through there in this attack. Unlucky for Ferns just to overstep that one. But again, when it came to it, the defence was solid. Bates trying to emulate some of Pernas' work there. And look at this, this was typical of the game. Pernas coming deep, at times almost playing with three across the back to allow the space to open up. And here was a key moment. The referee calls a penalty. They can't have any complaints about that really in the end. And Pernas, surprisingly, doesn't make the conversion at a convenient height for the keeper, who guessed the right way, and he was left to rue that chance as the match progressed. This, one of the most beautiful moments of the game. Laporte with a wonderful tackle to open up a rapid counter-attack. He was unlucky, just perhaps taking one touch extra than he needed. Look at that. Delightful. And so the half continued with the Brits. Look again, Pernas running through the opposition, causing them no end of stress. And then even in the Brits have the ball in the net, only to be called fairly for offside. Finally, Amsterdam started to get into the game. It's the first time they got behind the defence. Wells was equal to the challenge, blocking, and the game finally poised. One of the better Brit performances. Look at this confident touching. Amsterdam looking uncertainly for the options. The Brits closing them down well. Bates full of running. And then it was a well-worked goal to take the lead. The header just going back the way that Wells had come. Couldn't get his hand to it. Agonising. And against the run of play, Amsterdam took the lead. Gelman so unlucky not to have equalised there. But the Brits didn't panic. They continued to play their game. Look at that. It was a well-taken header. Again, Wells came out well to save that. That wasn't a bad shot either. With the lead, Amsterdam starting to get a bit more of the game, but The Brits constantly catching them with their well-worked moves. Pernas here, unlucky, sliced through two of them. Fighting for the ball. Bates nicking the ball off the foot of the Amsterdam players, running it almost the length of the pitch, winning a throw. That comes in, just played to the back corner, and it was here that the Brits were punished. Gilman losing the ball, and then Pernas losing, enabling the first real break that Amsterdam had. Look at the pace. Wells hesitated, it looks like, and they were punished. They were punished. Not fair, really, considering the way the half had gone, but that's football. But again, the Brits were undeterred. They continued to play their game. Ferns doubling up on the wing there. And notice again, look, Pernas deep. And as the half came to a close, really, it looks like they should have pulled one back with this wonderful move. Gilman plays it back to Laporte, who leaves the defender and then just takes one too many touches. He could have played out to Bates. He could have scored of an earlier touch. But there we go. That's the nature of the beast. So 2-0 down into the second half. Still not chasing the game, but forcing the issue. Again, look, Bates slightly unlucky with the extra touch there. But Amsterdam not able to achieve a great deal. Good for their 2-0, to be fair. Here, Laporte pulls the man back, gives away a free kick, which they probably should have converted. But well, they were happy to see that go high. And look again, unlocking the defence. And then the goal did come. After all of the extraordinary work, it was a keeper's error that put the Brits back into the game. He'll not want to see that one again in a hurry. Bit of a nightmare. So it was really a case of, could the Brits push Amsterdam to the draw? A good free kick opportunity here for Bates, uncharacteristically high. And the game was on. It started to stretch a little bit. Amsterdam starting to find a little bit more in the Brits' third. But the Brits not looking nervous at the back. Again, look at that lovely header on. Just a bit too far for Bates to get to. Time starting to ebb away for the Exiles. But they continue to play patient possession football. And this time, Laporte hit that so much better than his actual goal, but the keeper was up to it this time. Shaw, who'd been wonderful at the back. Again, look at that, just covering well. By this time, Amsterdam was starting to look tired and a little bit uncertain, but still managing to hold on to the ball well, and as you can see, spraying the passes about nicely. Strange free kick, that one, but there you go. Wolfenden taking that away nicely. And then a wild shot, they could take that all day. Pernas combining well with Laporte. Look at that. Oh, that just pulled off. Wolfenden snatched that little bit. Unlucky. And then a speculative long-range effort. Wells will say he had it covered, but he was relieved to see that bounce off the post. But now look, off the bounce. Bates has a chance. Just forced a little bit too wide. continuing to put pressure on the Amsterdam players, not allowing them time on the ball. Oof, that skipped up a little bit in front of the keeper, but he covered it. And now it looks like Amsterdam trying to hold on to the ball in the corner. And Gilman's done well to get hold of it through to Bates, to Laporte, who's brought down, but the referee has given advantage. And here is Pernas at his best, gliding through. Oh, look at that touch, just a little bit heavy. He would have been good value for a goal there. Oh, Gilman couldn't quite get the touch on the throw-in afterwards either. And now the game drifting towards a conclusion, with the Brits not giving up. Nice 1-2. Again, that touch just letting him down. And for the first time, a proper break. And again is broken down and intercepted. Shaw doing well. And look at this, Amsterdam happy to hold on to the ball in the corner, trying to finish the game off. And the last move of the game, Bates showing his energy, but it wasn't enough. The Brits are desperately unlucky to come away without a point from that game. They gave an impressive team a solid run for their money. A performance that they can all be rightfully proud of. Just a shame the points haven't come along with it. Thanks for watching.